Got us a Chicago gonna be first up, I think, over for the team 2. Versus Evoker on the team 1 is going to try to see if he can knock it back. Chicago playing that elemental shaman, so they're going to try to go big lava burst build. Got himself a big blasters or Lath not really doing good with a lasso. Is going to go for a trinket, trying to see if he can go for a couple of claws. Versus Chicago going to go for a quick wind shear interrupt as Evoker looking to get some damage. Roots for roots, trying to go for living flame, but Chicago is going to be able to break out of it fairly quickly with a ghostful form. Wait, can ghostfuls break out of roots now? There's no way, right? Rude, but Chicago just trying to control Evoker as best as possible. They know the destructive power of the Draconic Evoker. They're just trying to mitigate as best as they can. Big Dragon's Breath by Evoker. Chicago trying to see if he can escape without walls, making it harder. It has a pretty big hitbox. Lath trying to see if he can get some movement while casting. Chicago trying to go for a bit of self-heal. Evoker getting lots of procs. Chicago does go for a wall together with a Primordial, as Evoker is now a conduit for future lava bursts, looking for a bit of an escape, bit of a heal. Next, Lava Burst for Chicago could be very, very deadly. Trying to go for a big Dragon's Breath as Lath got himself a wall. Disintegrate is going to be able to get away from a Hex. But that burn is going to be on Chicago. It's going to get a lot of value, especially if you get an interrupt. Trying to go for a big living flame. Maybe you could get him some big procs. Chicago's just melting right down to the dot. Disintegrate making it difficult. I think it's going to be over. Oh! And the Evoker does end up burning him down. He used the Empowerment 1 Fire Breath, which gives you more of a burning effect rather than a... Okay, Lath, what is this, man? You're flesh crafting on this one? What are you doing? Full dots on the Evoker needs to find a way to remove him. If this man has the way to shake off these dots, he'd be in a fantastic, fantastic spot. As Not Biz trying to see if he can maybe... He did use Exsanguinate, so actually all the dots... Do they get a sponge? Does Evoker have a way to cleanse himself off of dots? Because there's a way to cleanse bleeds. Got him some fire breath or not miss. You can't avoid him. Clocker Shadows by the rogue. If Evoker needs to find a way to get next to him, maybe get him hit somewhere out in the open. I don't know how you're gonna do it. As Nabiss is literally attacking through the pillar. He got himself that long dagger. New Dalaran is sitting through the wall, able to put a crippling slow on him. Evoker looking to get next to him as best as possible. Can he do it? They got himself the claws to slow him down. Big spiky damage with an Eternity Surge. Vanished by the rogue. Does Lath get him out? He uses his tail and the wings to try to see if he can clear the room, but doesn't quite catch the rogue. Sap has not Biz tried to see if he can avoid him. Looks like some kind of dots is still rolling. Evoker. Did you see him for a second? It looked like you saw him for a second. You looked at him and went casting him, but I guess not. Gonna shot Evoker as a chicken for it, trying to go for Dragon's Breath in order to create some walls. And trying to see if he can blast out Nabiz, looking for the Fire Breath, turning around last second, trying to see if he may give himself some defenses, looking for big blaster damage, trying himself a little bit of south heals with Disintegrate, cannot be stopped, trying to go for big damage, blind though, Nabiz trying to look for an escape. Evoker, does he get to escape out of this one? Kevin Slime, where'd you come from? Oh my god, Lath, leave your slimes at home. Oh, he's giving it like a tiny shield. Is this shield scale with your health or does it not scale? Now Biz is walking next to him, but he still keeps getting put out of stealth. Rogue goes in for damage, knocking the rogue up in the air, forcing him to use Shadow Step. Getting a shot, could be potentially big damage. Got himself Death Mark. All the dots Evoker needs to remove immediately. Does he have a cleanse? I think he may have a way to cleanse all those dots. I think he does play to cleanse. Dragon's Breath or not Biz takes a bit of damage though. Lath using that defensive. Using a Dragon's Breath defensively. As he's looking to maybe use that hover, Living Flame, trying to recover in health. Not Biz is hot on his tail. Does he know? Literally on his tail. As he's waddling right next to him. Lath, if he has a knockback or a tail swipe, that could be pretty helpful. Not Biz trying to burn a Shadow Step just yet. For Lath, we are diving into that dampener little by little, so he's going to have to find the Rogue. Rogue is definitely going to have to make a play as well, because I feel like if he takes too long, Lath ends up, I think, winning at the end of the day. I think the damage that Evoker has is quite huge, especially since he looks like he can deal with the dots fairly easily. Lath trying to maybe go for a breath, fire breath, bursty version, evasion by Nabiz, gonna be disintegrates as he's trying to stay away from him. Long range interrupt. This man got noodle legs, noodle arms, and noodle legs. Trinkets with big disintegrates. Nabiz needs a trinket right now. Lath does not have a trinket. Blind comes out. Is there still dots on the man? I think he does get to escape unless Lath just walks next to him and gets him out. Nabiz does dive into a reset. He definitely is going to have a go. Dampening is not going to help this man much. He's limited on survivability. Doesn't have cooldowns either. Garona to Lath, looking for the kidney shot. Lath trying to see if he can charge away from him, but it's getting kidney shot in the opener. Going to be a full dots on him. Could maybe remove those dots. It's going to cleanse everything. Dragon's Breath, Nabiz takes quite a bit of damage, goes for a trinket really early. Gonna be Evoker with a wall. Can I be interrupted? Could potentially get some damage worse than Nabiz. Nabiz can't go anywhere. Disintegrates are gonna stop him and slow him down in place. Living Flame doesn't do enough. Oh, it does go for the dome. Well, that boy Vlad gonna be up next. They're both Vlad trying to see if we can end this duel real quickly. Vlad, stop Flesh Captain. What are you doing? At least his Flesh Captain did very, very little healing for him. At least he's done very, very... Oh my god, massive damage on the boy Vlad with Alexia onto the Evoker. Karma to follow. Vlad needs to escape out of this one. Wall needs whatever survivability, whatever defenses. Trying to go for big fire breath. Going for the damage over time fire breath. So eventually that Karma is going to just stop. Reverting damage, but he still have a bleeding damage over time. Oh my god, what is this? Okay, Lath. I don't know, man. Is this... I want to highlight this duel so badly, but I'm going to need to see how much healing your Flesh Cup did. If it did minimally healing, then I think it's a fair duel. Otherwise, you're just breaking the game. Big breath as trying to see if he can take down Lath. Does Lath have any more survivability? Trying to see if he can escape. Knock him back. Oh, but I think it's over. Trying to go for recovery. I don't know if he could do much getting interrupted. Ooh, unless you got any more self-healing with green magic. Does have some green magic healing. Going for Living Flame while casting. Trying to recover. Stunned by the Demon Hunter. Looking for that trinket. I don't think he got escapes. Needs to go for Sleepwalk on the guy. Oh, but that glaive toss takes you out. That's Totem gonna be up next. Charging out. Full elemental. Rooting as does get the demonic soul to follow. And Totem knocking him out of it. Trying to see if he can keep him out of the darkness with the static totem. But he's not gonna be able to do so. As looking to reposition behind the pillar completely. And Totem looking to approach him like the last before he dies behind the pillar. Totem needs to get himself all the Maelstrom, all the Ghost Wolves. More Maelstrom is going to give him even more Ghost Wolves. Big metamorphosis. You're committing meta just to escape? Bold move, Cop. Let's see if it pays off. Az is trying to see if it crushed right through Totem. Totem got himself big Zaz for Zaz. Looks like Trinket. Maybe. Oh, Demon did spawn in, but Totem does get you pinned down with damage. Ego is going to be up next. Trying to see if he can make a play as an Evoker. So far, Lath has done a hell of a play. Ego is going to try to see if he can blast these boys out. Got himself the Shroud, so he's actually immune to CC for a bit. Shroud does not last long at all. So you need to make a play versus Totem as soon as possible. Grounding Totem does try to avoid it. Going to be Eternity Surge. Can't get interrupted. Totem trying to be very, very careful when he interrupts. Disintegrate. May need to interrupt it. Has access to fire red magic though. So you got interrupted on blue. Can still cast red. You can still cast green. You can still cast black Dragonflight spells defensively and CC wise. Disintegrate got himself that wall. Got himself fire breath. Going for the damage over time. Wall for Totem. He's going to be able to read some of the dot damage, but that dot is going to continue ticking down afterwards. Ego looking for a little bit of self heal. This one maybe you can make some damage happen. Big Elbus for Elbus. Root onto Totem. Does he have big damage? Ego maybe actually be dead right here. Oh my god, I got nothing left. You gotta get a heal. Oh no. He goes flying. Look at his little ears flapping, but the guy did die to a dot. My goodness, Lath, my man. I need to see that damage breakdown. I need to see how much healing was there from that Necrolordy stuff. If you didn't have I want to be the judge of it. I don't know.